202 tips on how to work effectively in every minute and every aspect. Our life these days seems more messed up and full of frustration and stress because we are faced with the problem of doing more work in less time. We are in real need of giving our lives a sense of regulation and order so as to avoid the stress and frustration which is so prevalent in our lives. We need to define clear boundaries between our work life and personal life, only then we can enjoy a balanced and healthier life. It is not impossible to regain work-life balance if we follow some simple strategies and tips. This ebook contains tips to work effectively in every minute and in every aspect. Keeping in mind these tips will save you from stress and frustration caused by the excess of work. 1. In order to work effectively, you need to make sure that you work in a way which decreases stress and helps you spare enough time for your personal life. 2. To be very much in touch with your personal life and yet maintain your workload well, you need to learn the skills including time management, prioritizing, delegating workload and using available things in best possible way. 3. You must understand that in order to increase effectiveness and productivity you must have total control over your time, i.e. you must decide carefully the amount of time you spend on a particular activity. Learn the tactics of saving your time wherever possible. 4. For good time management you need to know that your time is precious and you need to use it accordingly. 5. 90% frustration and stress is caused because we do not plan to use our time in a strategic way according to the requirements of work. So it is the first and foremost requirement to spend our time by giving equal importance to our work and other everyday activities. 6. You need to observe your daily routine for a few days to find out how you actually spend your time. 7. By observing your routine you will be able to find out that there is actually some time you can use more wisely to work effectively and still save time. 8. For instance, you can utilize the time when you go to your workplace. If you take a bus or taxi you will be able to do some reading task even while you are going to work, and this will definitely save you some time. 9. Try to analyze the situation to figure out the factors which become a cause of wastage of time and decrease productivity and effectiveness. 10. Time management only works if you have clearly defined goals. 11. If you have long-term important goals, do careful planning to achieve them. 12. Do not ignore them just because you still have time. 13. To avoid wasting time, divide what needs to be done in small tasks. It will help you to stay focused. 14. To increase focus and concentration, try to develop a habit to work against the clock. 15. Do not get yourself under the burden of multitasking. If you want to be focused you must do one thing at a time. 16. Multitasking does not make you accomplish more in less time. It is proof that we can work more effectively if we focus all our attention on a single task at a time. 17. Understand that the interaction between your body and brain is utmost important. 18. You will not feel tired physically or mentally if you are habitual to do something, so set up your routine for your day's work. 19. It is also good to give yourself a time limit. It is because we become more efficient and productive when time is limited. 20. In order to avoid frustration and stress, start working by doing short, simple and easy tasks first. You can finish such tasks soon and this will give you a good feeling and encourage you to move forward and do the bigger tasks. 21. Just work. Thinking of doing the work perfectly will only cause depression and slow down your progress. Something done is surely better than just thinking of doing perfectly and not doing anything. 22. If you think being productive and efficient means to work for more hours, then you are wrong. Put some constraints on your working hours and it will prove good. 23. If you want a task to take less time you must first think about the ways of doing it and then execute it accordingly. 24. Do not do thinking and execution at the same time. It takes more time and causes stress. 25. Learn the art of short conversations. Never talk aimlessly, always stick to the point. 26. Be a self-motivated individual. It will help in doing your job effectively. 27. Plan your meetings carefully. 28. If you have any meetings, you better plan them early, i.e. at the start of your day. 29. Organizing your meetings early will save you a lot of time which is often wasted because while waiting for the meeting or any other such event, it becomes impossible for us to do anything. And the time is wasted. 30. After the meeting you will be able to start your work routine as you planned. 31. To get more time for productive work, it is also important to divide bigger meetings, i.e. meetings which will take more time, into chunks. 32. After breaking the meeting into pieces, you can plan each piece to be arranged at such hours when it is difficult to do any work. 33. To stay productive and efficient in your work, it is also important to do the same project throughout your working hours. Switching between the projects will decrease the level of your energy and make you less productive. 34. Procrastinate between two heavy-to-do tasks. When you are done with one big task, you should not start another big task right away. Do something light to refresh your mind for some time and then get to work again. This will surely improve the efficiency level of your work. 35. Prioritizing your tasks is good. 36. You must be very clear about which task holds more importance on your to-do list. 37. When you know your priorities, you will be able to deal with your workload in a better way, doing the important things first and leaving the less important things for later. 38. You must do the tasks which will make more impact first. It will save you from a lot of stress. 39. It is good to break the task into hourly chunks. Longer tasks make you feel you need to do them all at once and thus cause stress. 40. Do not waste your time on those tasks which are more time-consuming but are less important. To work effectively, you need to do tasks which are more important. You need to kick out the non-essential tasks from your to-do list. 41. You can find these unnecessary tasks by analyzing the end result or impact they may create. If you think doing a task which will take all day will bring you nothing at the end of the day, you should cancel it right away and spend your energy on more productive tasks. 42. Delegation is an important rule of doing the work effectively. 43. If there are people who can help you complete your tasks, do make use of them. Delegating your work saves you from a lot of stress. 44. Never think you should do the whole job on your own. Take help from other people, including your colleagues or employees where possible. 45. Live in present. Looking into past will bring you nothing. 46. Thinking about today's task and not about yesterday's failure or success will help you work more effectively. 47. Letting a task take an indefinite period of time is not good. Set deadlines and try hard to meet them. 48. As there is an end of everything, giving an end date to yourself for a heavy task will help you a great deal. 49. After you have given yourself a deadline, pay full attention to your work and avoid all the distractions. 50. During that time, you must turn your cell phone off and shut your door with a no disturbance sign on it. 51. To avoid forgetting something important to do, set reminders. 52. Write notes or get reminder apps for your important tasks. 53. Do not ever fully depend on your brain memory. There is always a chance of forgetting things under the stress of a lot of workload. 54. Write all important things, your research, ideas, thoughts and strategies on a paper so that when you are actually doing the work there is nothing bubbling in your mind to distract you. 55. Have faith in your abilities. 56. Having faith in your abilities will give you confidence and strength to complete a task. 57. Say goodbye to all the inhibitions regarding your talent and abilities and do something as if you are the only one who can do it right. 58. Successful people always consider each and every aspect of a thing. Do not ignore a single aspect to avoid ending up in mess. 59. Remember that good planning is the key to success. 60. Plan your daily tasks or to-do list after careful consideration to avoid last-minute rushes. 61. Never say yes to additional tasks when you have plenty to do already. 62. In order to meet your daily work limit, good planning and acting accordingly is the only way. 63. You need to act after thinking what strategy you will utilize to accomplish your task. Planning alone will not do. 64. Doing quality work requires you to spend just the right amount of time needed for the job. 65. If you rushed and did not give it the due time, it will not be done effectively. 66. Taking breaks sometimes from your daily routine will refresh your mind. 67. Setting and following a routine is good, but taking a break from this routine is even more significant. 68. When you feel tired, it is better to take a break or else it will directly affect your reputation. It is because when you are tired you will not be able to pay full attention to your work, and the fatigue will cause your ability to think become less efficient, and therefore you will not be able to work effectively. 69. There should be a balance between the hours of working and the breaks you take. Anything which lacks balance does not end well. 70. Refreshing yourself by indulging in the activities you like, e.g., playing indoor or outdoor games, going out with family, socializing with friends, and any other thing you love to do, will restore your energy for the routine tasks. 71. Never think you do not have time for anything but work. As said earlier, doing work all the time will not help increase the productivity. Working effectively does not require you to work all the time. 72. You will be able to work effectively only if you spared some time for daily life activities. A fresh mind is always more productive and effective. 73. You can face whatever comes your way when at work only if you are ready mentally and physically. 74. Understand well that if you are tired mentally and physically, no matter however hard you force yourself to work, you will never be able to work effectively. 75. Sleep well and spare some time to have fun. 76. Do not ever sacrifice your sleeping time for work. It will make you feel tired all the time and affect the level of efficiency. 77. Bring a touch of balance in your life. Neither do too much work nor take too much rest. 78. The most essential yet the most neglected factor to increase effectiveness is energy. 79. Fresh energy increases productivity. Corrosive energy does the opposite. 80. Do not force yourself to work when you are tired. Forced energy will do no good. 81. Do something to refresh your energy. Take break and eat something and take some sleep if you feel like it. 82. Take healthy diet and also take exercise daily to remain healthy so that you do not get tired too early because of physical weakness or lack of fitness. 83. Take breaks every hour while doing work. It will refill your energy and you will be able to start your work again with a fresh mind, and it will dramatically increase the level of effectiveness and productivity. 84. A day away from work after weeks of heavy tasks will help you regenerate your energy. 85. Not taking proper breaks when required will result in less effectiveness. 86. Define clear boundaries between urgent and critical tasks. 87. No matter you have a longer time limit for your critical and important task, give them time daily. 88. Doing a little daily will save you from rush and frustration in the end. 89. Make sure that long-term but important tasks are not neglected because of the abundance of urgent but unimportant tasks. 90. Do not let urgent but unimportant tasks eat up all your time. 91. Set a particular amount of time on them and spare enough time for the long-term important tasks. 92. Making a list of all important and unimportant tasks will help you. 93. It will help you know which tasks are taking you closer to the big goal and which are only time wasters. 94. Be careful when offering a colleague or a friend some help regarding their work. 95. If you have time after doing the daily limit of important and unimportant tasks, only then offer yourself for help to others. 96. Allocate your time to all the tasks which are urgent but non-productive, and keep your big goal in focus as well. 97. Teamwork helps to increase effectiveness. 98. Learn the tactics of forming the right team for a particular task. 99. Select team members on the basis of skills required for the job. 100. Give every member the task he can do best. 101. Set a clear goal and a deadline. 102. Make sure each member is efficient enough to meet that goal in time. 103. Do not let your personal grudges or prejudices come in the way of your work. 104. Never ignore a person, employee, who can do the task well, just because you do not like him, her. 105. A team should have a unified direction. 106. Give your team members enough motivation for the task. 107. Increase the level of overall job satisfaction. 108. Absence of clear direction will result in lack of effectiveness. 109. Confused goals will also cause the same. 110. Do not be a bottleneck team boss. 111. Give your team free hand to get the best out of them. 112. Increase team dynamics to make your team members work more effectively. 113. Build trust inside your crew. 114. The same team may not be good for all the tasks. Change group members depending on the skills required for the job. 115. If you add new people to your team, inspire them to give their best. 116. There should be an environment of healthy competition within the team. 117. Do not impose too many restrictions, it will only reduce productivity. 118. Mind mapping is good for team projects as well. 119. Make a plan to carry out the task containing the essential information. 120. Make this plan available to all team members. 121. Collaborative tasks are done effectively only if all the team members follow the same plan. 122. Value self-esteem of every member to inspire them to work better. 123. Remember that inspiration and motivation increase effectiveness. 124. Start some small incentive programs in form of Employee of the Week and the Best Performance Award. 125. Incentives work like magic to increase productivity. 126. Learn the essentials of being a team leader or a member of a team. 127. Attend some training sessions on working in a team in some firm or university. 128. All team members should work together to make strategic plan to accomplish the task. 129. Make sure the team agrees on the strategic plans for the task and the task is equally divided among all members. 130. Listen to the suggestions of the members to increase effectiveness. 131. People who are flexible to work on other people's strategies and can easily compromise with any requirements can prove good teammates. 132. Develop a system to prevent under-contribution. 133. There should be an internal system of checks and balances where each member is accountable to the other members of the group. 134. The system of accountability will make every member to give her best to effectively work and meet the set deadlines. 135. It will also ensure equitable contribution from all the team members. 136. Plan training sessions for your team members if necessary. 137. Make sure the team members are inspired, not forced. 138. Communication gap between the leader and the team or between the team members can result in lack of productivity. 139. Develop the habit of listening carefully and patiently and talking effectively. 140. Plan special training sessions for your interns and the people with low ambitions. 141. Your overall success depends on the efficiency of your team members. Do everything to get the best out of them. 142. Not knowing what exactly you are trying to accomplish also decreases effectiveness. 143. Goal setting is important to work effectively. 144. It will give direction and help you spend your energy on something useful. 145. When setting goal, ignore all time wasters, unimportant tasks. 146. Define well which task is really important in terms of its outcome. 147. One simple way to achieve a big goal is to regularly do the parts you divided the work into. The completion of every part will get you closer to the goal. 148. If you try to do all the work at a time, you will not only get tired soon, but also it will make you feel frustrated as the task is not done. The frustration consequently leads to unproductivity. 149. Dividing the big goal into different parts makes it easier to be accomplished and keeps your spirit intact. 150. Increase your learning skills. 151. It will help you quickly understand something. 152. Increased learning skills will help you not to lose understanding when reading something. 153. It will enable you to process information faster. 154. Instead of wasting time on traveling to go to meetings, conduct meetings online using collaborative tools. 155. Develop the habit of listening carefully. 156. If you paid full attention to those talking to you regarding work, you will be able to do that in lesser time. 157. Make a list of your skills and shortcomings. 158. Hire or take help from those people who have the skills you lack. 159. It will enable you to have all the required skills for the task and increase productivity. 160. You should also try to work regularly to increase your abilities in those areas where your skills are lacking. 161. Stress management techniques can help you increase work effectiveness. 162. Figure out the causes of stress. 163. To eliminate stress from your work life, make your work plan easy to follow. 164. Never put yourself under too much workload. 165. Never push yourself to work beyond your limits. 166. Take deep breaths and relax after regular intervals. 167. Restore work-life balance by using time management techniques. 168. Building self-confidence reduces stress. 169. Recognize your fears and overcome them. It will enhance your self-confidence. 170. Take a course to boost your self-confidence and self-esteem. 171. Learn to stay calm during long work hours and try to create a stress-free work environment. 172. Learn to control your aggression caused by long hours of work. 173. Sleeping and relaxing for a while helps to control stress. 174. Do not let your expectations or emotions fool you. Be realistic about the task that you have to do. 175. Never lose touch with your own life. Giving importance to your well-being reduces stress. 176. Adopt positive thinking. Negative thinking is a major cause of stress. 177. Never be pessimistic about any situation. 178. Overcome the fear of failure and change. 179. Good decision-making skills increase work effectiveness. 180. Work effectiveness depends on how well you manage the risks involved in a task. 181. You need to break the habit of even analysis. The value of things changes over time. 182. Make your financial decisions by thinking about the current value of the things. 183. Develop a habit of critical thinking. 184. Be careful when choosing between options. 185. Consider a decision from all points of view. 186. Make sure there are no blind spots left in your final decision. 187. When making decisions, never jumps to conclusions without carefully considering every point. 188. Learn well the common yet fatal flaws usually made in decision-making. 189. Learn the skills of making decisions under pressure. 190. Decide carefully whether you need to be cautious or courageous when making decision. Your ability to deal with risks will help you in this regard. 191. Develop your skills to get the most out of limited resources. See how you can optimize them well. 192. Having right carrier skills increases productivity and effectiveness. 193. You must know how to handle any official position given to you. 194. If you are unable to deal effectively with office politics, you will not be able to work efficiently. 195. You should also acquire skills to deal with people who are lazy and idle. 196. Work effectiveness, especially in teamwork tasks, depends on how well you can motivate others to work. 197. Your own efficiency will not do any good if the other members of your group are not efficient. 198. Learn to use your creativity skills. Use different and unique techniques to get a job done. 199. Be innovative in your ideas. It will infuse in you a new spirit to work effectively. 200. Never be intimidated by the challenges that come in your way. 201. Stay calm and make a strategy to face the challenge by considering all the aspects. 202. Ability to stay calm and relaxed in every situation increases your ability to work effectively.